Before the nuclear issue became the foremost problem on the minds of Israelis and American Jews, the problem that was most important to us was what are we going to do with the rising hostile tides of opinion against Israel across the Islamic world. And as far as I remember, it was very important for us to try to turn that, to try to find a way of shifting the opinion in favor of Israel. Well, in the past 10 years, the tides of opinion have been dramatically shifting in favor of Israel across Iran. And I have not seen a single mention of it or articulation of it in any of the positions that we have been trying here or elsewhere to articulate about Iran.
Next week, the 31st anniversary of the Islamic Revolution. And I think there is one question that comes to the mind of the Iranian people, is the question, is this what we wished for 31 years ago when our parents or we went to the revolution to topple the Shah and bring about the Islamic Revolution? And I think that if you ask this question in Iran, the vast majority of the people would tell you that the expectations were higher and different from what the realities would show. And this is the intellectual dilemma facing the Iranian people over, I say, over 100 years. If it's so good, why it's so bad? If we have the best ideology, we have the Islam, we have Shiite Islam, so why it's bad? In addition to our ideology, we also have the oil, so why we are suffering so much? And I think that Iranian people, more than any other nation in the Middle East, they are not asking anymore, they are not stating anymore, Islam is the solution. They are asking today, is Islam the solution? The election is not the Iran before the elections. I think this regime has lost its legitimacy in the eyes of the Iranian people. The regime that was based on morality and religiosity turned to be based on arms of force. Khamenei lost his status as the supreme leader because he identified so closely with one faction against the other. And I think what the people of Iran are asking in the street is not only where is my vote, but also where is my oil money and where is my vote? Where are my hopes and dreams and illusion of 1979 joining Ayatollah Khomeini?
One of the slogans on the streets in the past few months was, Obama, Obama, you're either with them or us. Neither Lebanon nor Gaza, I sacrifice my life only for Iran. Now, one of the most wonderful things that could possibly happen for the cause of peace in the Middle East is for the Palestinian issue to be dissociated from some sort of a unifying Islamic mantle. I mean, the trouble with this peace process is that now everybody around the world, every Islamic nation wants a piece of it. And the reverse, what Israel would wish to happen, has precisely happened in Iran. It isn't that people have turned on their backs on the Palestinian cause, or they don't think that the Palestinians need a state. They just think that it's not their problem anymore.
We have now President Barack Obama, the first African-American president, a skeptic of American exceptionalism, a president who spent only 10% of his State of the Union address on foreign policy at a time when the United States is involved in 2.5 wars and has deployments of forces fighting in 10 countries, a rather remarkable development. But my premise and my theory that I hope we'll discuss is that even though Obama started out as the un-Bush, he is rapidly adopting many of the same policies that President Bush adopted. We have seen